You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz.
So I can go to your parents.
Give it. Go.
Hey, go ahead, Nicolette. Sing it.
It's a jam right here. Go ahead. Work it out.
This whole season was about heartbreaking.
Heartbreak and bad haircuts.
It's a bad haircut.
And horrible drama. Yeah.
You gotta do the shoulders.
Oh, the shoulder. Wait, hold on. Wait. Bing is for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz episode for Love and Hip Hop New York City, the reunion, part 2. My name is Mykee 3000 Wattz, your host, and we're a full house this week.
Yes, it's about time.
Nicolette Ganoa is in the building.
Hey y'all, what's good? What's going on?
How you feeling? I see you popping with your Louis Vuitton.
Oh yes,
your
I'm feeling
Louis
nice.
Vuitton.
Nice. Yeah, so.
DJ Jesse.
Chill.
How you?
I'm laughing at Marissa because she must hate this season so much that she wrote Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, that
was from last time. But girl, you didn't even want. You was lazy.
She like, we
Those
know what
for
it
the
is.
last
Okay, if we up on the panel, we know what it is. Love and hip
and
hop.
Miss Ashida Onrae.
Hello.
What it do?
What it do?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling
How was your
bad.
day?
Day was good today.
Good.
I'm loving this fresh face. Looks pretty on you.
Thank you.
Just
You're
giving you
welcome.
cover girl.
She said model. She said
Cover girl.
photo.
I forgot to ask the viewers last time. Viewers, who do we think looked the best? Best outfit, down from the hair, to the nails, to the dress, to the shoes. Tell us. Let us know. You can go on iTunes and let us know, or you can do it on YouTube.
Who do you think?
Who do I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think we said. I
Rashida?
said.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I said
I was
Rocky.
gonna say that.
I was
Rocky.
gonna say Rashida.
Rocky looked banging.
Yeah.
Oh.
No time.
What? Wait. Yeah, Rocky. Rocky
Knock
looked
this
gorgeous.
bitch up in the back of you. A little Nicki Minaj
Hold
bob.
up.
Rocky?
For real though?
Rocky looked gorgeous.
Oh,
But she was
no,
the
she
best?
needs to go.
The best?
I thought Tahiri had it, and I mean, Erica, if she didn't have those shoulder pads, she'd have been looking like.
If Erica
really
didn't have the
bossy.
shoulder pads, I would say Erica.
Me too.
Rocky, I can see what you're saying, but it just
She's just so basic. I can't.
yeah.
I love
You're
that.
basic.
Wow, like that. So I really feel like they really tried with this reunion because I feel like they had nothing to talk about.
Oh, they had a lot to talk about. What are you talking? They talked about from dicks to vaginas.
I mean, they had a couple of things to talk about. It was
you were
pushing it. I mean,
Oh, I was dying.
it wasn't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta
Of course
reunion.
not. That's a good show.
Ooh, dang. Also, viewers, do we think, or even panel, does Terry have ass ejections? Because she claims it's real and it's all her little workout.
That's just saggy, so I bet you it's real.
Ooh.
Not a bad
Saggy?
sag, but it sags. You feel
What do y'all
me?
think?
I feel like it's real.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it just
real.
you know it has that
Think it's a
low,
real-
you
like
know.
a real
like-
booty?
Nicki Minaj is like
Yeah,
whoop.
exactly.
Hers is just real because it's like laying
But not
low.
only that, but
you know what I'm saying?
hers also get like little dents in. Like, you know what I mean? Like when she
Right,
puts pants on, you
right,
can see.
you
Like
see,
I feel
yeah.
like, yeah. She does, and like she said, she does
And
a
it
lot
ain't a
of
bad
work.
thing. It's
Yeah.
real. You know what I'm saying?
It's
just
real
it's
cute, too.
low,
It was the season of the booties.
Show
I ain't
magazine.
hating.
Season of the booties.
Mona actually got a chance to ask Yandy about the cousin taking the ass picture, the workout picture from behind, and Yandy actually says she thought it was a little overboard. A little change up from when we actually saw that episode. I still stand by. I don't think it was much at all. I thought it
Right.
was cool.
Well, I just can't with Mona in general. That bitch. This is the thing I don't get about Mona. you put this show together. Please do not be hosting these reunions. Like, who do you think you are?
You
like,
ain't Andy Cohen.
You are not Andy Cohen. Okay, you cannot be putting these girls in places. You cannot be putting these men in places. If I was them, I would have really went off on her. Like, I don't care if you're my manager or you put me on this show. I will leave this show because she is just so rude and she's just so obnoxious. I don't want to hear her talk. I don't want to hear her trying to put
this episode.
No,
versus
I did.
The first one.
Regardless, I don't even care. Her voice annoys the hell out of me.
One of the
she
issues
needs to go.
One of
Mona
the issues
needs
I
to
had.
go.
One of the issues I had was
Stand
every
her.
time they come back from commercial, they reintroduce Mona.
Well, that's not her. That's because the way they film it, it's like a 4 to 6 hour day. So, because I've gone to like after shows and them before, they do it because they don't know how they're gonna edit the show.
I just thought it was overdone.
Yeah, well, that's editing, so that's not really her fault. Because they just do it for every segment, and they must not have had a lot of information talked about on the show because those segments were real short. And it was just overdone, but that's not her. Well, I guess it is her fault
It
because
seems
she
like
does
it
production.
was done just off head. Like, let's just film it. Let's go. Let's not even have a plan.
Right.
Maybe somewhat of a format.
So
of it.
you think that like Andy Cohen and John Sally are good, but just not Mona Scott Young?
I don't like John Sally.
You don't like
I
John
do like Andy Cohen.
Yeah, I don't like John Sally. I like John
Wait,
Sally.
who does John do? What is
The
John
Basketball Wives.
Basketball
I like John
Wives.
Sally, but I don't like him for that. I don't
Who
know.
does he
It just
do?
bothers me.
It's just
for
like
some
you're
reason.
too straight. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like you're just like,
Like, why
so,
you?
like, you know, like, how did you feel about?
Right now.
And the girls are just like, hold on.
But no one's gonna really try it on that stage, though.
Well, I know because
would.
he's like, I don't
I would have
know.
lost my damn mind.
But wait, as far as
Punched Mona in the
production
face. I would
goes,
have punched Mona in the face.
as far as production goes, I feel like they had too much of a plan with this. I feel like she tried to produce it so much that they tried to get these moments and it just didn't work because they were cutting it and pacing it too much. Like with Real Housewives, I feel like they keep them there long enough and have long enough discussions where you're gonna start getting irritated and then they're gonna really come at each other.
Well, I just love how there's no audience in the other, like,
In
Real
the Housewives?
Housewives and stuff like that.
But see, I like it for Bad Girls Club. It works for Bad Girls Club.
Oh, really?
And like for a show like this where it's kind of like Real Housewives, I feel like is a little more classier
That's true.
than
yeah.
this. So it's kind of fun with audience interact. Like when Consequence, what do you
Oh,
say to
yeah,
her?
they're
So
like,
let
you're
me
a
ask you
female.
guys
I don't tolerate disrespect.
Oh my God, for
Like,
real?
really?
Yeah, he was on one. But look, let me ask you,
Really?
if Andy Cohen, let's just say if Andy Cohen was on this show, you don't think they would fight?
Andy Cohen would not.
Andy
I'm
Cohen
not-
would be like, I'm done with you bitches.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye, I'm done
Because
with
he
you
lets-
bitches.
On
Sips
the
my
Housewives,
wine,
he lets
okay?
them argue. He does let them
You know what I'm
argue.
saying? He'll just be like,
Andy Cohen does, and he doesn't get involved.
He doesn't get involved.
And if he
Yeah.
does
lets-
get involved, it's always.
he'll just make a
Or
point.
it's shady.
He'll just make a point.
like more,
you know what I'm saying?
subtle.
Yeah.
But Andy Cohen
He'll
is
make a
is,
shady point.
Andy
like,
Cohen is a
that's
gay
not
boy,
what
so
I heard.
he knows how to do that naturally.
So
Yeah.
Mona just gets too involved, is what you guys are saying.
Yeah, like why are
Yes.
you touching them like?
And she's like,
beast thing?
don't disrespect me, girl. Don't disrespect me.
I don't want to be too much right now. So.
So throughout the whole
Rashida,
season,
go get your shoes. Come back up on this. Like,
Right.
are you my mother?
She was like, "We're not doing this."
Y'all are
Like,
so
are you my
crazy.
mother? Like, let me actually take my shoe and throw it in your face, okay?
But why can't
'Cause I
they
make
edit that
those.
out though? Like her doing all that stuff.
I think she probably wants
That's-
to show that.
But she's the
Yeah,
boss. She needs to
Probably.
go.
Well, not only that, but especially in that moment, like you want to see that because Rashida's shoes dead ass were on the floor and Rashida's sitting on a couch.
So
like,
throughout the whole season, there was a lot of rumors,
excuse me.
a lot of things going
Yeah,
on,
reading
especially
up, yeah.
naked pictures that we talked about through each of these episodes. But we finally got the real from the real, and I thought Joe was a little bit on the lying, shady side. Yes, he does take pictures of himself nude, but he says they were messed with. I guess that means photoshopped, and they photoshopped the penis. But you said your phone was stolen from the club, so you mean somebody actually had the time
the
to
gym.
take the phone from the club, then take the picture from the phone, put it into Photoshop, work with it that much. Somebody hated you that much to do that. I don't know.
No, yeah. I
No.
mean,
They saw
That's
that
a
on the
lot of
phone.
time.
people do
Right.
that though.
I'm too lazy to do that.
The only
Like,
one I hope was Photoshopped.
I pray.
But it's not.
That was that. You could
Did
tell
you
the way
see
Erica
his
was.
face? No, and not even like Mike Dollaz's face was just like,
Mike Dollaz.
You mean Rich Dollars?
oh.
Rich Dollaz.
Who the hell is
Why
Mike
you-
Dollars? And why she
you.
gonna look at me? Because my name is.
Mike.
I can only,
No,
I can
but,
just
like,
imagine the iTunes
why-
and YouTube comments. Mike must have a small penis.
It must look
no,
like a
Mikey,
beer can.
I'm not talking about you. I don't know why. I said not that I would. Oh,
Yeah, right. Anyways, the penis was really small. Rich says his was messed with, and you know that brother was lying on his teeth.
Oh, Erica put him on blast.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the way she even confronted it was like, oh, that's obvious. She was like, she
was
didn't
like-
get to say much. She was
and the
just-
thing is like the fact that she admitted to that thing being
Right.
inside her, like the fact that she admitted that, I was like, okay, that shit was
Right.
real. Because if I was her, I'd have been like, hell no, that is not what I was working with. Okay, there was no
disgusting.
time for that.
It
All
looked
right.
like the little mushroom man from Super Mario Brothers. You remember the little mushroom dude?
That little mushroom man was cute. He had a smile on his face. Like that looked like.
I mean, you could have painted a smiley face.
That was a
looked like-
radish.
Yeah.
Sorry, a radish. Wow. A radish.
like a bee.
Wow.
Have you seen the penis pictures?
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
Girl, what you thought it looked like? It's AfterBuzz mic. The top of it.
Oh no, this is even looking better. All right. So straight up
So-
radish, old freaking potato looking.
Consequence and Jen. I know their story was a struggle throughout the season, but I feel like Consequence always contradicts himself, especially with the Muslims thing. When that comes up, it's like, I mean, how can you be a rapper that raps about guns
Why
and
did
violence
Jen
and
just
sex
give up?
and be
I
Muslim?
don't want to argue anymore.
Why was Rashida there sitting next to them? Like she knew what she was talking about. Like
You Muslim girl, come sit up on the couch.
right? Like are you? What are you
Well,
even
she
doing?
was raised Muslim.
Well, that's why they
don't
brought her out, because she was
care.
raised Muslim.
Okay, yes, but when have we ever seen her with these people? And she had what 2 words to say, and they're like, "Thank you."
I mean,
like, girl.
What do the viewers think? If you are a rapper and you rap about things that might be negative, I mean, and you're Muslim, is it believable, or should that conflict with your religion?
Yes.
I mean, or is it kind of hypocritical
So
to
he's
be
able
Muslim?
It is
he's able to
And be
be
a rapper.
Muslim and talk about how it's all for God and all that, but yet he can say what he
Right,
says in
yeah.
his lyrics.
Right.
But she
But
can't
she
have.
can-
But she
but
can't
have a holiday.
She can't have a holiday.
So like,
So why is she punking out? I just feel like she punked out.
Well, honestly, I feel like Mona Scott don't really like her because I feel like when she addressed Jen the question the first time, and Rocky like jumped on it. Like usually Mona's really good about going back or like silencing.
Oh, yeah,
someone
she didn't
and
even go
letting them
back.
Nope, Jen couldn't say nothing. And then when Jen overspoke Consequence,
Consequence was like,
he let her though. But I feel like Mona was kind of like, oh well, we wanted to hear from Consequence. So I felt like Consequence allowed Jen, which is sad, but I
at
just
first
think
he
she's
was
a
like,
sad
"Are you gonna
girl,
let me
like-
talk?"
I mean, she's just
And it's
weak
ve-
to me.
right.
She's so weak. I
And
can't
especially
she
the
is
fact,
weak.
yeah.
She is weak.
like,
I
bitch,
can't
I'm
stand
taking
it.
my
You know-
son to my mom's house and we having Christmas.
Boom.
So bye.
Boom.
even when Jen
won't be in the
argued,
house, you're right.
even when Jen argued with Rocky about the little white comment, she was like, "But I would never say before a black person, but you don't have to say it when you make a comment like that because
Right.
you're kind of like alluding to the fact that
Right.
yes, before a black person you would get the job." So that in that sense, Jen
regardless
is
of
not
the
she's
same
not a good artist.
situation.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't said doesn't mean
Right.
the audience is not going to.
But were you guys
Yeah.
mad because I feel like they didn't talk about that? I feel like they focused more on the religion topic more than the white comment.
No, I felt they gave it a good amount of time. I mean, what else is there to say?
Yeah, she punked out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she couldn't really defend herself on
And
that
Jen-
part because she did say it.
I just, arguing.
Well, I
Why,
get.
how you
yeah.
gonna have an argument when you just do it?
Yeah.
Like if I want my one day, I want my one day. If that's what you want, and you just want one day,
Yeah.
Right.
And you
and
can
that's
just,
just like
yeah, and you can just already tell that Consequence, obviously, he's the man of the house and he controls what it is, especially when
Right.
he was like, that's my son and my son is going to do what I want him to do. It's
Right.
just like,
Right,
ooh,
right.
okay, this isn't our son, it's your son. No, you need to get it straight.
Right. Well, once again, Consequence makes an ass out of himself. Rocky actually gets up to fight Rashida, and Consequence gets up like he's gonna fight
Yeah,
Rocky.
I know.
Like, dude,
Well,
what
she started
the hell
talking
is wrong
going
with
in
you?
about his teeth.
Like, Consequence to me
She
is a
did.
punk.
Well, wait,
Consequence is a girl.
did you really take it like he was gonna fight her? Because why did
Oh,
he stand
yeah,
up
did
on
you
the
not
thing?
see? And did you see him like lean in and the security
And-
was like,
Yeah.
Well,
And then
'cause
his little short
Mona
ass
said-
had to stand up on the couch.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then Mona
short
said,
ass.
"I respect that you're trying to protect Jen." That's how I took it. Like he was like getting up in.
But what are you gonna do if she were to
okay.
hit Jen? What are you gonna punch her in the face? What you gonna do?
Are we really gonna
Consequence?
talk about men hitting females?
What you gonna do? Consequence. What you gonna do?
Maybe he would hit her. Maybe he would push her. Maybe he would hold her back. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But obviously, he is a bitch. He hit Joe Buttons in the back of the head.
And he took his
But he
opportunity.
didn't hit Tahiri,
He
though.
took his opportunity.
his
is what he
And he
said.
opportunity.
could have if he really was that
Because he
type
can't
of a
do
guy.
it face to face.
So here he just went, boom.
Didn't see the open hand, though.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't like a good one. I wish she would have just.
All in
It
all,
must have hurt 'cause
consequence.
he even gave him
Consequence needs to step his life game up, his rap game up, everything.
Yeah.
Erica, Tiffany, and Rich. This
Standing on
situation
the couch.
is so disgusting.
Standing
you see
on
his little ass
couch,
standing on the couch?
Yeah.
What's that song go?
Erica, Tiffany, and Rich. This situation is really disgusting.
That whole situation was so gross.
All
like,
over that fucking radish.
How did everybody feel when Rich talked about deception in that short clip where with Erica, how she deceived him? But I feel like
You were
Rich
deceiving
deceived
her,
her
too.
the whole time by having Tiffany spy on her.
Well, okay, but this is where I feel like they didn't really. Mona, like you're a host, you're supposed to make things clear. I feel like we don't really know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
So
We
it-
do
it
know.
would be no,
She
it-
said she met her and she gave her head.
right, but that was while he was messing with Tiffany. So when Tiffany came back to him, that's when he was messing with Erica. So when Tiffany came back to him, it was like, okay, we'll keep doing it. So they all said 3 totally different stories. I don't know who's to believe. Like they all kind of said the same thing. We get it. Like you did really sleep with her, so there's no denying it, which you did at your little lipstick thing. But I don't really know who really initiated what. Like was it Rich that was started the deception, or was it Erica or Tiffany?
Rich.
To me, it's Tiffany. Well,
You,
that's
and
just the bitch you shouldn't be
use-
messing
and
with.
use Rich as her excuse. You mean?
No, used Erica.
Just
Like
used
Tiffany was like,
everyone.
I want to like get in this mix. So she went and hit on
Yeah.
Erica, gave her some head, and freaking was like, Rich, guess what?
Really
Hey,
just
what's
throw
good?
that, give some head like it's
So
just
then,
normal.
what about the spying thing?
I
though?
mean, it ain't.
Well, no,
She
then
eats the
but
box.
then at that point, I mean, it really is just a web of
Random.
just like what, like y'all are really nasty. Like there are diseases out there,
Right.
Did you
and
hear-
y'all really just playing up in this.
Did y'all catch Tiffany's leg grab when she sat down at
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And he didn't even claim you at
Oh,
the
he-
end.
I was like,
But did you
I was
hear him
like,
say, "Oh, what? You mad at me now?"
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
I didn't say you was
'Cause
my
you-
wife.
Yes.
right. But
And-
first of all, you know that you know.
Claim, claim.
It should have been claimed because you know that he damn well makes Tiffany feel like she's his girl.
But then why does he have to say anything if you said, "I will always be there"? You don't have to say nothing.
Because
then.
he is
No,
a freaking
he- what
player,
he
like
says is
everybody
side
But
else.
what she's saying, she made a claim saying that I'm not going nowhere. We are what
Mm-hmm.
we are. Whatever that is, we are what we are. So why does he have to claim you?
Because no, it's not about that. He used the word
They-
because she's the homie. Like
Right.
the
Hold on.
homie.
Hold on.
Well,
What
that's
is
what
it?
they
What's the
are.
homie? What did he say?
It was basically
She the-
saying we know what we are,
Like,
and that's what it is.
I feel like it was like we fucked.
yes, but if you ain't going nowhere, why you gonna be mad?
But Tiffany because in Tiffany's mind, she's looking at it like
But she
this
was
is
told.
my
ride or
But
die.
she was told Rich is not gonna just be with you, and you still saying I'm not going nowhere. So then why are you upset?
because I here's where I say deception. So you know what? Maybe Rich is the Decepticon in this Transformers situation because obviously he got these girls thinking that they're deep in relationship. Obviously he likes Erica. He would claim Erica. He wasn't gonna claim Tiffany though.
He would claim Erica, yeah.
Well,
Well, he
either
did.
way,
He said he was in love with
way
her.
we even look at it, Tiffany says, "I'm not going anywhere. We're always gonna be what we are." That's classic side chick answer.
Really.
So I mean, at the end of the day,
I will
she
always be
knows
the
her
side
place.
chick.
She
Okay.
knows her
Side
place.
chick.
After this season, he better just stick with Tiffany because everyone done seen your shit.
Exactly. And Tiffany is probably the best you gonna get. And
And
obviously she wants to be a side chick.
Mm-hmm.
And she's satisfied with that, and satisfied
No
with the
time for
motion
that.
of the ocean. There it is.
There it
time.
is.
Yandy and Mendices. I'm not so sure why Mendices is locked up right now.
I know. I was just talking about that. I
Wait,
don't
because he
know.
had like 3 cases, so we don't know which one this one was for.
Oh, is
He
that what
had
that is?
3 cases?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. That's crazy. I
One
don't
was
know.
for like drugs, the other one was for the child thing.
Oh yeah, but that was not guilty, right? That was
Did
not
he-
guilty.
Yeah, but that's why they're waiting for sentence.
Well,
He's not
Mendices is in
convicted.
Rochester waiting a bail hearing. Shout out to Mendices. Hopefully you get out and get it straight this time.
Right.
But we can only hope.
Is it hard? Is that hard? Is it hard to just get shit right?
Girl, I wouldn't know.
No, it's not hard. That's why I don't
I
understand
understand
grown
it.
men.
I'm
These
just like,
days-
dude, just get it right. Just
Like
Get
grown,
back in time.
going to prison and having these charges is not a normal thing.
right.
It's not normal.
But who knows how long ago it was from? Like,
It don't matter how
You
many
know,
years
to-
ago it was from. I mean, it's not a normal thing to go through. Grown men take care of business legitimately.
yeah. But at the same time, he obviously, we saw this season that he's become a changed man because of Yandy. Because of, well, actually, I would say more. I guess it is because of Yandy, but because of talking to Yandy's mom.
You know what?
Right.
I feel you. I want to go to bat for Mendices, but we still can't take away from the fact that the dude is locked up right now.
And we don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be some serious shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
Right.
you know.
Well, I
Well,
also
it's not
feel
going to
like,
be some minor stuff to get locked up. I mean,
Well,
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, it
she's
could
saying
be.
that he's gonna get out, and I feel like
well, she's saying that because she's speaking it into existence. She's taking a
Trying to be
page.
positive.
She's taking a page from the book The Secret, where she's not going to give the negative life. And so I caught that while watching, and I shout out to Andy for that. He
I
gives
feel like-
viewers something positive to look at.
we don't know why, because Yandy and Mona are so cool that Mona, out of respect, isn't going to put Mendices' business
Oh,
up.
really?
Because let's be real, if it was Joe or Consequence, she would be up in Jen's face asking him, like, or putting his stuff out on blast. I really feel that way.
I feel
I
like
really
Erica
feel like
was
it's 'cause
really high.
Yandy's her
on the
best friend.
show.
Really?
And,
Her and Yandy are that close, you think?
yeah.
I feel like Erica was really high on this show.
I feel like what's his name
Really?
was too, Rich,
Oh, he.
And Joe.
or he was just
On
crying.
what? On Molly?
Weed.
Since I know what that is now.
No, I think Erica was high on something else other than weed, but I think
She was shaking. She was over here.
Rich
was
was
just
high.
pissed.
Rich was high on weed. You could tell his eyes were all over.
Because Molly doesn't
It's like
Molly
Jim-
make
Jim-
you happy?
Jimmy used to do that. Jim Jones used to be high all the time.
If I was on that stage, I didn't need to be high.
Well, yeah, because what's her name?
Dealing with
Asked her, are
all
you
that.
high right now? Right?
What did
Asked
everybody
Ariel.
think of Tiffany's dress? Her little itty bitty titties.
Hey,
It looked like
don't talk about itty bitty titties.
Who
Punch
punched
the
it?
girls like
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Ooh, and she puts his
I
chest
thought
out.
I thought she looked
You
sexy in another
represent itty
dress.
bitty, small itty bitty titties.
It was cool.
I'm part
I
of the
felt
itty
like-
bitty titty committee, ladies and gentlemen.
itty bitty titties. Yeah.
I felt like it was a bit homecoming dress. You know what I mean? Like it was a little. It was cute, but like a prom or homecoming situation.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I can't believe she said that. I let you eat me out. That was it.
I'll let you
I was
eat
just
me out.
like, wow.
Do you believe that was just one time? Obviously, it wasn't one time.
No, there's no way.
Because Erica's admitting that, yeah, she was spying on her. It was like, well, what, y'all were just sitting and drinking coffee all those other times after.
Wow.
What was you really drinking?
Well, as we mentioned earlier in this season on this show, I brought the news to you first. Consequence and Joe got into a physical altercation during the show. I had no idea there would be actual footage of it. Leave it to Mona Scott's ratchet ass. There is footage of the actual fight, and as I told you before, Consequence snuffed Joe,
I can't-
and Tahiri snuffed him back. I thought that was an epic scene, actually.
I can't believe they even got them back on the stage together after that.
Well, you saw
Like-
the bodyguard standing there, security, like, stand like
Yeah.
ready.
Right, but they obviously didn't do shit the first time. So
Well, they didn't know because he hit him from
Oh, yeah, that's
behind.
true.
Nobody,
Well,
yeah.
such
what
a
are the-
punk ass
Who
what-
does
move.
that?
Yeah, who does that? What do the
As an
viewers think, though?
opportunity.
What do the viewers think? I want to know, what do you guys think about the whole thing?
If somebody hit me from behind, I'd be really pissed.
Is hitting from behind a bitch move? Or,
Yes,
is.
Or-
a bitch move.
like Consequence says, I took my opportunity.
You took
No.
an opportunity
To be a
bitchly.
Because let's be real, your opportunity could have been right on that stage the first time when y'all were up on stage.
Right.
You could have waited for y'all's moment and just been like right across Mona.
Boop. You came scared.
But you waited really, and then like a little kid like right behind his back, right? You know exactly where it was too, right in that where your neck was
Right.
the back.
Well, in these moments, I want to
it
know
about
what,
Ariana?
what happened to religious cunts. Like, what happened to that Muslim
Right.
man?
So what? You get your moment. I can't have my day.
Right. That's why I say he's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Is that what God would do?
Is that what God would do? Is that what your God would do? Probably not. I don't think God has the ability to hit you in the back of the head or would even do that.
Maybe you need to have Christmas.
Speaking
Get a
of
present. Maybe you'd be happy.
comments and speaking, Jesse, what about this iTunes?
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
You guys can hit us up on iTunes.
What do you
Download, rate,
I
subscribe.
don't know what the hell I'm talking about or what? Go ahead.
I didn't know I was delegated.
Do I gotta be Mona Scott right now? Y'all need to calm down.
I mean, I'm just going to
Jesse,
take my
Jesse?
opportunity.
Jesse, just go ahead and go into iTunes right now. I'm not gonna hear it, okay? Nothing more.
Put your shoes on the stage.
I was just going to
Put
say.
your shoes on.
Oh, my
First of
shoes
all,
are on and they're looking really fly. So.
Download us on iTunes. Subscribe, rate, download, leave us a comment.
Leave us a comment.
And then
let us know.
stay tuned because we're coming back with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Love and hip hop.
Atlanta. ATL, ho.
There's so much love on iTunes. I love the iTunes fans. I feel like there's a lot of hatred on YouTube. Y'all must
Okay.
like what's going on with y'all? Is that all y'all have to do? Anyways.
Hi, haters. Bye, haters.
Bye.
Haters are the biggest fans.
They are.
But the best part of this whole show was Tahiri mollywopping Kantz in the face and his glasses falling off. And then Kantz gives praise to Tahiri
That was a bitch move.
for getting him, and that's another bitch move. Like literally, you looked really bad on camera. I'm surprised we didn't get into the consequence stealing Joe's phone thing, because I guess that happened outside, right?
Oh, maybe.
So they got in another fight.
The Consequence was probably the one sending Joe's naked ass pictures up.
Probably.
Oh man, this motherfucker
Actually-
dick is smaller than mine. Put him on blast.
I actually wouldn't doubt that.
I wouldn't doubt that
definitely
either.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. I had an LOL moment when the security picked up consequence. Like
Running, after he was running
yeah,
to the back.
like he was nothing. Just
right.
His little
Scooped
excellent.
his scooped his ass up real quick and walked him in his arms back to his chair. Like, come on, Cons.
I know.
That ain't hot. That ain't New York
Who do you
tough.
think would really win in a fight though?
Well,
That's
if
what
he,
I also
Well, if he
wanted to
headbutted
ask.
him, that teeth would go right into Joe Budden's skull. Like,
No,
Wait,
really,
when
really.
was this?
And the audience, viewers, and my lovely panel here of hosts, who do we really think would win in a fight? Consequence or Joe?
I kind of feel like Consequence would. I don't know why I feel that way. Wait, all right. So let's say he did that. You know those pictures on Instagram that be going around all the celebrities without the teeth? That could really be Consequence back. Without his Chuck Norris's.
The
I
Chuck
think
Norrises.
Joe. I think Joe would win.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ashida says Joe.
I don't know. Joe just seems weak to me.
Yeah.
I think consequence just.
I feel like Joe scares people because he always is calm, and that can deliver a type of strength. But I don't
Sure.
know. I feel like he does. I don't know. I don't know why. Because I feel like Consequence is a bitch, but I feel like in the fight between the two of them, Consequence.
Can y'all believe I went to work side note. I went to work the other day and my manager was like, she comes in, she was like, "You remind me of Joe Budden." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, I never heard his music. I couldn't even tell you his song, but something I watched Love and Hip Hop and you just remind me of him."
That's racist.
No, I
That's
was
just flat out racist.
I was like, "Girl, you don't even know me like that, girl."
Oh my God, there's no
Ignorant
time.
person.
She really did say that. That's a true story. True story. I hope I don't.
What's that crackhead's name? Joe Budden's. Like,
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
That's messed up.
and I'm like, bitch, you
Um,
look like that white bitch. What's her name from OC?
So there's a lot of things going on with the cast after the show. Tahiri's the only one that really had nothing because she was like, more Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, bitch, that's all you have going on?
Unless she's excited because she knew she got signed for next season. And half the bitches probably aren't going to be
But
on
what
next
was she
season.
doing on the season? She don't have nothing.
She don't
She's
have
not an
Joe.
artist.
Crap.
Yeah.
Joe.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what
Oh.
she said. More love. She's not an artist.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Mona
she
has
is.
to know. She has to revamp the cast for
I
next
mean, at least
season.
Rashida got a
Yeah.
shoe line.
Rashida need to be
She
off.
needs to be so off.
Rashida need to be
Long
off.
gone.
Rocky
She
need to be
said,
off.
actually, my man actually put a ring on it.
Who do you think she was shading when she
Oh
said
my
that?
God.
Because low-key, I kind of felt like she was saying it to
Consequence.
in Jen.
Jen?
Yeah.
But why?
I don't
though?
get
I don't
why.
think she has a
Why?
problem with them.
That's what I'm saying. But Jen said whatever, and then Rashida made that comment. Because who
Or
else?
Rocky
Rocky
or-
don't get a man.
Or even Rocky.
But Rocky don't get a man.
Oh,
We don't know
yeah,
that.
because I think Rocky's made situations to her like, oh, like you can't keep a man.
Oh.
Da, 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 da. I don't know. I really don't care.
I just think Rashida needs to be off.
She does.
Rocky
So
needs to be
Rashida
off.
got a ring. it's probably a girl because they did allude to the fact that she's a lesbian. Not even allude. They said when you're gonna come out the closet. Yandy has EGR, her website. Jen says she's gonna start the blog again.
She's so happy.
Who the hell cares?
I'm in a really good place right now.
I'm just in a really good place.
But she has no days. How you gonna be in a good place if you have no days?
I'm just in a really good place right now. Like consequence paid for everything, and like I'm still not having Christmas, but that's okay because my husband.
He put an extra pillow in my cage. I'm so
Yes.
excited. When I get home, I have cushion.
And I get to see my son 1 hour a day.
And that's when we might be eating.
if I'm allowed.
A piece of lettuce. With that too.
No, what is it?
And then Erica has a book
Like a
called
rabbit.
Underneath It All. That's, I guess it's already out.
Not gonna read that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna read it either.
No, it's 40 journals, bitch. You really be writing.
I'm scared to even know what's on those journals, girl.
You know those
X-rated,
journals are
okay.
fake because who keeps their journal from when they're
And who
little
even
kids?
has
Nobody
a
does.
journal these days?
No, lots of people really
It's
do.
called videography. Okay, that's my diary.
But that
okay.
that proves her age though. That she be having journals, not
Right.
like YouTube videos. What?
That means she's old.
Because older.
She did. There is no way in hell this girl's like, oh my god, I'm gonna write this down. Like,
Tiffany ate my box out today.
and I'm just
I wanna
so
go to that
mad.
chapter.
Like, come on. Like, she's not gonna sit there and actually write a whole damn thing for at least, okay, maybe like for like a couple hours, but like a whole damn book. You done wrote everything for a whole damn book? Hell no.
Today
okay?
I'm gonna be an artist.
No.
Y'all are so
A
crazy.
real singer today.
Joe Budden.
I'm gonna be a
Oh,
video.
can we go into predictions for next season? Sorry.
Today I met Chris Brown on set.
Y'all are so messy.
Today I wore a Dick Tracy dress. And I'm loving my life.
Y'all better leave that girl alone.
And then she finishes.
So predictions for next season of Love and Hip Hop New York. I honestly couldn't predict anything because I really want them to change the cast. I don't want Consequences Grill back on this show. I really feel bad for Kaylin and her grill because she ain't gonna be back next season. That hoe got on the train. She didn't even know what was
She
going on.
wasn't even. Was she at the? Oh yeah, she was at the reunion.
They gave her like a scene,
2
like
seconds.
30 seconds, and she had to go.
Maybe she needs to start writing journals.
This cast just sucks. It's nothing like the last season. What I am looking forward to is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be popping. There's a lot of drama, and I can tell you they're gonna turn it up this season.
See, that's sad. Like we talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
That's about to be so ratchet. I cannot wait.
That's the next installment.
Ratchet.
It's been
So
real.
ratchet for that. Ratchet.
I love all y'all. I know I was gone for a few weeks.
But now you're back.
Well,
And now
And I
gone
guess,
again.
you know, we'll see you
I'm
later.
back.
Wait, what did
Now
Erica
this
say when
is
she
the
said,
end.
"What are you doing?"
Huh?
What did she say? What
She
can we expect
said-
from you? More ratchetness, more.
Oh,
She's not
more
having-
craziness.
Erica does not sound that way.
Thank you guys so much for.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Really rewind it. She really low key does.
Leave
I'm
all
doing
your
it-
love
I'm being
And then
comments.
I
extra.
got more crazy.
Leave your hate comments.
Leave
These
us more
weirdos
comments.
over
Hit us
here.
up on iTunes. Download.
You
rate,
can find me on
subscribe.
Twitter at Mykee3000 Watts.
You can find me at _Sensei DRC.
Just hit me up at Erica Mena.
I got
DJ Jesse J.
Ashida Onrae.
Actually, don't even hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on
Actually-
Facebook.
Yeah, actually,
my
mine was
God.
wrong. It's at Sensei_DRC.
SoundCloud.com / Mykee
That was
Wattz.
hilarious.
Just call me.
I'm
What's
sorry.
your website? What's your website?
Just call me. Oh, SenseiDon'tPlay.com.
Peace, bitches. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.